So 2 months ago in Uvalde, Texas, there was a school shooting where 19 children died and two teachers. Um, the police response was poor. They stood around for a little over an hour before they went in and killed the gunman. But we were all really disillusioned at the police response that day. Um, Extremely disappointing to say the least. Not what we expect from our police officers. And I think we all agree that it was extremely sad that the police didn't go in there. And you wonder what their culpability is. Is there going to be some sort of um, review, some sort of suspensions, maybe people getting fired? I don't know. But let's imagine, all right, hypothetically, imagine that one of those police officers had superpowers, like, say, Superman, all right? Let's say one of those cops was impervious to bullets, could see through walls. Um, and as a matter of fact, let's take it even further. Let's say that this cop was already in the building before the shooter showed up. Okay, and let's say that this particular cop did nothing, like the rest of the cops. Okay, now let's say that we know this cop, this super cop, and he did nothing. Wouldn't you be like even more disillusioned than you would be with the regular cops? You'd be like, holy crap, this was the super cop was on the scene and was actually in the building before the shooter showed up and didn't do anything. You'd be like, are you kidding me? I mean, it'd be like next level disappointment, right? You'd just be like horrified. Well, I'm drawing an analogy here. Uh, for those of you that believe in a God, a supernatural, all powerful, all knowing, supreme being, you have to believe that your God was that super cop. That God was not only in the building, but knew the shooter was coming and had the power and the ability to stop the shooter and did nothing. So my point is, if you believe in God and you believe that your God is all powerful, why are you disillusioned in the cops that didn't do anything, but your God gets a pass? I'm going to say it's probably because somewhere deep inside, you didn't expect your God to do anything. I mean, you've seen this before, right? Tragedy, horrible thing, people die, floods, hurricanes, pestilence, war, um, and your God does nothing. Now, I know if you talk to some preachers and pastors and rabbis or whatever, they say things like, God works in mysterious ways, or his way is not our way, or he has a master plan and it's above our heads. At some point, one would think that you would start to see this as an excuse, okay? A guardrail to keep you on the road of belief. When you have these questions, you hit the guardrail and then you bounce right back into your belief system. But maybe, just maybe, you'll start to think and see that possibly the cop that I described that was hypothetical, maybe the reason your God didn't interact or stop it is because maybe your God is hypothetical too. What do you think?